Hi there, Stefanie, Kammerman, live at the Las Vegas Money Show 2018, and I'm here with Ken Fisher. It's just so amazing to be with you, Ken. How many years are you in this business? We're not going to give
19.
Your age away, but
I've been in
really?
This realm ever since 1972.
1972. So you've seen a lot of different things in the market.
More or less.
So have you
Except
seen...
I'm about 2/3 blind most of the time, so, but most of us are.
Well, they say history repeats itself. And are you seeing any kind of repetition with today's economy that we've had in the past? Are you seeing any similar patterns?
Yeah, to some extent. And you know, it's always the same, but also always different. So what I believe we're in right now is a world that people can't recognize as such, but is a near, if not complete, Goldilocks economy. We're on a global basis. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Inflation's not too bad, but it's not too terrible. Things overall are synchronized but not scary, and yet people are fearful. Those two together, which is people afraid of an otherwise Goldilocks world, is something that I believe leads into, with time, that process where John Templeton famously said bull markets are born on pessimism, grow on skepticism, mature on optimism, and die of euphoria. We're going to move, I think, toward euphoria as people come to realize, maybe not with the word Goldilocks, but that we're in a pretty darn near Goldilocks-like world. Therefore, they should become less fearful, less fearful, less fearful, less fearful, and with that, a better market.
Well, what about interest rates? Right?
I am in favor of having interest rates.
Yes, they're not raising them very quickly, though.
No, and everybody thought they would, wouldn't they now?
know.
You know why? So let's talk about that for a second.
Yes, interesting.
You raise interest rates if you want to fight inflation, but inflation's not being a problem, number
Correct.
one. Number two, long rates are a real rate, which wiggles very little unless you have a crisis when it spikes. And inflation premium, which you only get the inflation premium to go up much if you get inflation to go up much. So in a relatively benign inflation world, you don't get a big inflation premium. We don't have a crisis, so you don't get the real rate spiking. Therefore, long rates remain more benign than people expect. This year, if you look, and this is one of my basic rules of life, if you look at what professional forecasters forecast as a group and agree on, they are the universe almost perfectly, and more so than non-professionals, that are reflective of what's pre-priced in the marketplace. My saying is that professionals are longer, stronger, and longer than normal people. The fact of the matter is, from the beginning of this year, professional forecasters have been forecasting that interest rates would go up a lot.
Correct.
But they've gone up 20 beeps.
Yeah,
and they freaked out as we touched 3%.
Right.
And the freak out, again, is a bullish factor.
And how about the dollar? What are your thoughts on that? Are we going to go up higher? Today we were up a bit.
I don't forecast the dollar, but fundamentally, it's normal for Americans to freak out about the dollar and fear the dollar will go away. Fundamentally, and I just point this out as just a simple example of history, every time there's a crisis anywhere in the world, the dollar rises relative to other currencies. The fact of the matter is, for all kinds of basic reasons, the dollar is more sound in a crisis than all that currency stuff that's outside of the dollar.
Right, correct.
And day to day, people worry about the dollar, worry about the dollar, worry about the dollar. That's normal. And when there's a crisis, money flows from all over the world into dollars.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going to put it? You put pesos? I don't think so. You're going to put it in Chinese? You're going to put it in Japanese?
They would like that, yeah.
They would, but are people going to do it?
No.
Or is the euro going to be stable in the long term? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows about that.
Let's see, you're going to put it into Myanmar, the country formerly known as Burma? Well, not too much, I don't think. So the answer is, where are you going to go? Who are you going to call? You're going to call the Ghostbusters, and the Ghostbusters are America.
Right. That's excellent stuff. You heard it, guys. Thank you so much, Ken, for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Excellent.